Let's take a tour of my 2012 Stealth Sprinter van. Inside the cab, we have a regular work style van. So if anyone looks inside of the windows, they don't notice anything out of the ordinary. They don't think much of it. It's got a brand new engine. Starts right up. No engine lights on, just a seatbelt light because I'm not buckled in. We've got a backup camera up here. Behind there we've got the dash cam. I've got a always powered USB port. I've got an always powered outlet, and I've got a 4-port USB port for charging various electronics, phones, laptops, depends on what you've got. To the side here, we've got the inverter, 750 watt inverter. That typically runs the 8 amp battery charger. Underneath the passenger seat, we've got a 2000 watt generator. And this is extremely quiet. Typically I'll just roll down the window, turn the generator on, plug in the electrical cord if needed, and then I come into the back and plug in the battery charger. In back, we've got the stainless steel fridge right here that opens up to the outside of the van, so you can cook from either inside or outside of the van. We've got the entire control center for all of the solar charging, tank water levels, 120 volt power, light switch with Bluetooth control, and the main kitchen outlet. Off on the right, we've got the bathroom with a shower rod that extends out to give a little bit more space when showering. Inside, there's your standard RV toilet, RV style shower head and shower. It's low flow, both of them, so it uses very little water. In this first cabinet off to the right is the main electrical and the Starlink internet, the water heater, the water pump, similar things along those lines. This is a 12 volt power as well. In the next one we just have the sink plumbing and the 30-gallon water tank that's fillable by hose or by bucket. We got the stainless steel sink, nice paper towel holder, commonly used pan. Up here is just basically a lot of storage, like cleaning supplies, some plates, general kitchen stuff. Over on this side, in here, is the plug-in connections for both of the battery chargers. Fridge connection is here as well. The battery powered cords can be passed out through the door or up through the cab to this cord that runs from the generator or from the inverter. In this first closet on the left, we have a lot of generally commonly used items that I use. Underneath, we have the 40 amp 24 volt charger and the 8 amp 24 volt charger. Underneath, at the very bottom, are all of the batteries. There's 8 batteries running series and parallel, so it's 420 amp hours. Then on this cabinet on the right, this is where I typically hang all of the heavier items, coats and sweaters, things along those lines, since it's got a sturdy rack. Up on top is where I keep the kitchen appliances, the George Foreman grill. I've got an induction stove, toaster. And we move a little bit further back, we've got the standing desk that slides up and down. This can be removed, taken off, and put wherever you'd like. Sometimes I use it as a table. Underneath here is a storage cabinet that leads into the back garage. So longer items can be put in, like snowboards, skis, lumber if needed. On the wall here, there's 2 outlets dedicated for power back here. There's a shelf up on top that I store an alarm clock on. And we've got a thermostat and humidifier. And if we go on to this side, we have the closet number 1. I've got towels, a couple other little items up there. Typically hang shorts and pants right here. Some other shorts underneath of it. Then we've got the diesel heater with directional vents. In this next cabinet, this is where I store all of my nice shirts. It's got a little bit taller space, nice pants. There's a little bit of storage. I usually keep bedding in a bag underneath. I don't have much stuff up here. I usually put electronics up there. Both of these doors have wing nuts to keep them closed while traveling. The other doors have just a child safety lock. Then the bed, underneath this bed, this board comes up so you can actually access the garage from the inside without having to open the doors. And if you looked closely, you would notice that there's a 2-inch drop in the ceiling because there's extra insulation all around this entire back area. Just so that way there's a little bit more heat or cool stored. Quite frequently, I just open up one door, I'll open up the other door, and this butts up nice and tight to this lip and keeps all of the heat and AC where I'm spending most of my time. If we go outside and go to the back, we'll see the garage. On the outside, I've got a temperature sensitive material sticker just to keep nosy people away from noticing the AC or seeing the heat running. In the back, we've got a power cord that comes in to a switch. That generally powers my AC and powers the e-bike and powers the one wheel that's typically back here as well.